Hey everybody, and welcome to the daily card read from Jack for the 4th of August of 2025 on Monday. So always with these, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Like, comment, share, follow, subscribe, get the word out there. If you feel like donating, I have Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and MetaPay at the moment. I don't have any space for any Samsung items at this moment, and I don't have any Apple products. So, right away we have the Death card. So there's a lot of change that needs to happen. There's a lot of toxic ties that you need to cut. There's a lot of toxic habits you need to quit doing. There's a lot of shadow work you need to do. You need to do a little bit more learning when it comes to businesses and business ethics and how you hold yourself in business roles and business endeavors, especially when you need to travel for work or you need to do a work from home job for a little bit, or you need to take maternity leave or whatever the case may be. It looks like there's a lot of mental health being played on and a lot of education that you need to do, both for yourself and to other people. This isn't your call to educate others unless you feel like you should. I'm not telling you to educate the uneducational. Gatekeeping, elitist tactics, religious biases due to like reincarnation or death or life, what happens life after death and all that. Looking into your end of life endeavors, talking to death gods about things like Lucifer and Hades and Osiris and Anubis and such like that. Somebody as well. It looks like there's going to be a lot of senses of like grave robbers or grave diggers. Use your intuition when it comes to finding things out and digging things up, especially when dealing with short journeys. And short journeys can even be like a connection or a soul tie that wasn't meant to last very long. That may have either overstayed its welcome or repeats its cycle every 3 to 10 days. 1 p.m. sticks out for timing. Toilet era sticks out. 3 in the morning to like 5 in the morning. And like 8 to 11, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. Astral projection, remote viewing, changing your old habits, taking care of your mental health, self-pleasures, and dispositions, how you appear to others, your front door, your 10 o'clock position, which is like to your left, and basically to this corner over here. So invert your camera so this way. It also can be referencing true north directions. It could also be referencing northeastern connections, so also like your socialization, your friendships, your contracts in the physical realm that you have, especially with those that you've ended like friendships with or ended like certain romantic endeavors with. Some feelings can still be dead and lingering, and you need to just be able to cut forward or cut the ties and move forward, burn the bridge and move on, basically. Just because the gate is open doesn't mean you can enter. If the lock is on the gate, there's for a reason. Protection sticks out. Gray sticks out. Void walking, abyss walking, remote viewing on different dimensions as well. Lunar eclipses stick out, especially the one coming up on the 22nd, 23rd. There seems to be a temporary relief from anxiety and depression and low-level entities for a little bit. Just be aware that the cycle will continue until you do the inner working. Associations with yourself, fellow employees, working for somebody else. Don't clown around about everything. Know when to joke and when it's okay to joke around, when it's not okay to joke around. Knowing who is a trickster guide and who is tricking you into thinking they are. Learning about mimics and such like that can help. Clown gods, clown demons can also be affecting your outer energies, which is why the protection, why the gatekeeping, and why you feel safe in certain areas. And it feels eerily familiar in others. It's just not always a good familiar. Temporary luck change. Chaotic energy is slowly to settle, but it might pop right back up again depending on your mindset. This may not be your highest point, but you are starting to understand the mindset beyond your own. Refusing circular logic and centralized thinking. I'm trying to fill shoes that are bigger than yours. Trying to live in someone else's shadow. Doing someone else's shadow work instead of your own. You can't do someone else's shadow work for you. Spiritual narcissism. Masking in the spirit while not masking in reality, or vice versa. Also looks like there's a lot of nonverbal cues and body languages that are more important than words. More than words, the song sticks out as well. And handlebars as well, the song. Getting over your fear of clowns and getting over your fear of death and getting over your fear of being right about your intuition. Overcoming your anxieties about reincarnation and how you idealize that. Learning the reality of how that works, basically. Taking accountability for what happened in a past life and working so it doesn't happen again in this life. Or in the past 13 years or so. 2013 sticks out, and within like the last 9 days, something's happened. That has led you to believe that you need to be cut out, or someone has cut you out of their life within the last 9 days to 13 years that may be affecting you at this point. And then we have the Knight of Potions. So what this means is socialization offers to adventure outside of your comfort zone. Subconscious work. It could be someone who is trying to help you keep secrets, help you learn what it means to keep a private conversation private. Warning you about what happens when you spill secrets that aren't meant to be spilled, or know things that you aren't meant to know, or do things that seem right at the time but might have an ill effect on the long term, even though it might be a short-term solution. It also looks like there's going to be a learning session when it comes to how science and logic limit your mindset and how you overanalyze things due to your absent-mindedness or your blank outs. White light visualization can help you. And refusal to mold into certain conformities and certain mindsets can be helping and hindering your progress at the same time. So just keep that in mind for today, for the 4th of August of 2025. Thanks for joining.